What if the first hour of your morning could do more than simply get you out of bed? What if a few simple habits, repeated day after day, could help you stay more mobile, more alert, and more confident as you grow older? After 70, you don't need to chase extreme workouts or complicated health routines. In fact, some of the most useful things you can do may take only a few minutes. Today, we're going to look at 5 morning habits that can support healthy aging. Some are surprisingly simple, and number one is something many people completely overlook. So stay with me until the end. Let's start with number 5. Don't rush out of bed. It sounds almost too simple. But think about what happens when you've been lying still for 6, 7, or 8 hours. Your muscles haven't been moving normally, your joints have had very little movement, and your balance system is transitioning from a resting state to an active one. So instead of jumping up immediately, give your body a moment to wake up. Sit on the edge of your bed, take a few comfortable breaths, move your ankles gently, open and close your hands, roll your shoulders. Then, when you feel ready, stand up slowly. This isn't about moving slowly for the sake of moving slowly. It's about giving your body a controlled transition. And there's another benefit. Those few seconds give you an opportunity to notice how you're feeling that morning. Do you feel unusually dizzy? Are your legs stiff? Do you feel unsteady? Are your joints more uncomfortable than usual? Paying attention to these signals can help you decide how active you should be that day. The goal isn't to start your morning with speed, the goal is control. Number 4 is one of the easiest habits to remember. Make hydration part of your morning routine. After sleeping through the night, you've gone several hours without drinking. For many people, having water as part of their morning routine is a simple way to support normal hydration. Here's the important part. Don't turn this into a challenge where you force yourself to drink huge amounts at once. Instead, make water easy to remember. Keep a glass or bottle somewhere you naturally look in the morning. Maybe it's beside your breakfast, maybe it's on the kitchen counter, maybe it's near the place where you usually take your morning medication. The key is visibility, because habits are easier to remember when the reminder is right in front of you. And don't forget that hydration needs aren't identical for everyone. Some older adults have been told by their healthcare professional to limit fluids because of a medical condition or treatment. If that's you, follow your clinician's instructions rather than general advice from the internet. The goal isn't to follow someone else's routine perfectly. The goal is to understand what works safely for your body. Now we come to number 3, and this one may be the most important habit on the list. Move your body for 5 to 10 minutes. Notice what I didn't say. I didn't say you need to spend an hour at the gym. I didn't say you need heavy weights. And I certainly didn't say you need to exercise until you're exhausted. The goal is simply to get your body moving. You might walk around your home. You might walk outside if the conditions are safe. You could perform gentle shoulder movements, move your ankles, practice controlled leg movements. Or, if appropriate for your ability, perform a few controlled sit-to-stand movements from a sturdy chair. Why does this matter? Because movement is something the body responds to through repetition. When you regularly use your muscles and joints, you're practicing the physical skills you need for everyday life. Walking to the kitchen, getting out of a chair, climbing a few steps, reaching for something on a shelf, getting into and out of a car. These aren't athletic competitions. They're everyday movements. And that's why your exercise routine doesn't have to look like an athlete's routine. It needs to match your abilities and your goals. If 5 minutes is what you can comfortably manage, start there. If you can do 10 minutes, great. And if you need breaks, take them. Consistency is more important than trying to impress yourself on day 1. One short walk today won't transform your health overnight, but 5 or 10 minutes repeated over weeks, months, and years becomes something very different. Small movement becomes a habit, and habits are what shape your daily life. Number 2 is something many people don't think about until they start having problems. Balance. Think about how often you use balance without even noticing. You stand up, you turn around, you walk across the room, you step over something, you get out of the shower, you carry groceries. Your brain, eyes, inner ear, muscles, joints, and feet are constantly working together to help keep you stable. That's why balance deserves attention. But there's an important rule here. Safety comes first. Don't stand on unstable surfaces. Don't close your eyes and attempt difficult balance exercises alone. And don't practice challenging movements near stairs, sharp furniture, or anything that could make a fall dangerous. Instead, start somewhere safe. Stand near a sturdy countertop or another stable support. Keep your feet comfortably positioned. Stand upright. Feel your weight through your feet. And, if appropriate, practice gentle weight shifts from one side to the other while maintaining support. That's it. You don't need to turn balance practice into an extreme challenge. The goal is to improve your confidence with everyday movement. And if you've had a fall, frequent dizziness, or significant balance problems, it's worth talking with a healthcare professional or physical therapist before starting new balance exercises. Remember, the goal isn't to become a gymnast. The goal is to stay capable in your own home and community. And now we reach number 1. This habit has nothing to do with lifting weights. It has everything to do with using your mind. Give your brain something meaningful to do. After you wake up, instead of spending the entire morning passively watching television or scrolling through your phone, give yourself a small mental challenge. Read a few pages of a book, write something in a journal, complete a crossword puzzle, learn a few words in another language, plan your day, do a simple puzzle, or have a meaningful conversation with someone. The activity itself doesn't have to be complicated. What matters is that you're paying attention, you're thinking, you're remembering, you're processing information, you're making decisions, you're communicating, and you're giving yourself a reason to stay mentally engaged. There's also something important to understand. You don't need to turn every morning into a test. Your brain doesn't need a complicated machine or an expensive program. If you enjoy reading, read. If you enjoy puzzles, do puzzles. If you love talking with friends, have a conversation. If you enjoy writing, write. Choose something you'll actually keep doing. Because the best routine isn't necessarily the most impressive one, it's the one you can repeat. Now let's put all 5 habits together. You wake up. Number 5, give your body time to transition. You sit, breathe, and gently move your joints. Number 4, make hydration part of your morning, following any medical instructions you have. Number 3, move your body for 5 to 10 minutes, or whatever amount is appropriate for your current ability. Number 2, practice balance safely. And finally, number 1, give your brain something meaningful to focus on. Notice something about this routine. None of these habits require you to become a completely different person tomorrow morning. They're small, they're practical, and they can be adapted to your abilities. That's the point. Healthy aging isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about continuing to participate in your own life. Getting older is something none of us can stop. But there are daily choices we can make that may help us stay active, engaged, and independent for as long as possible. So tomorrow morning, don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit, start small, make it safe, and repeat it. Because aging well isn't built in one morning. It's built through the small decisions we make again and again. And sometimes the best time to start taking better care of your future self is simply tomorrow morning. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Aging with Wisdom for more practical, healthy aging tips.